Welcome. My name is Tom, and this is. You can do it. You can do it. It says I'm streaming. Why am I not streaming? Welcome. My name is Tom, and this is. You can do it. You can do it. Welcome. My name is Tom, and this is. You can do it. Green screen. Yeah, that's what it was. Didn't need quite as much of that. And their desktop mixer is good. How many filters do I? Yeah, and mic. There should only be the one mic, which is what it is. Filters, they are what they are. Okay. Filters, they are what they are. Okay. All right, let's check our voice. Filters, they are what they are. Okay. All right, let's check our voice. Okay. Now, is that better or worse? Okay. All right. I've been invited to a game. I will have to respectfully decline, just because I'll be talking the whole time and it might be boring. All right, let's check our voice. Okay. Okay. So. Uh-huh. I don't want to do draft. I'm going to go and look at cars instead. See if I have any money. You know what? How do I get rid of this? This is annoying. And it's not that I don't want to play. I just don't want to play right now. Like, and I don't know how to get rid of that. That's very annoying. No offense. Shift F2. Right. Ubisoft Connect, I have an issue with this. I don't know what that's about. Oh. What? I do like this car, actually. It's quite nice. I'm just wasting time until I don't have to do the drift competition. It's a note that I don't really want to start on. I don't know how to remove this. My apologies. I may have actually joined you normally, but I just want to just sorry. I'm doing a live stream, and I think it'd be unfair to anyone I was in a game with if I was doing. I don't like those tires. I really don't like any of those things. Okay, so if my voice sounds a bit different today, it's because I went out Wednesday night and I went to a Christmas party at my work with my job, at my job. And I spent 4 hours just hollering because the music was so freaking loud, no matter where you were. And I'm old. And because of that, yeah, I was like, all right, I'm going to have no voice left. I like that color green. It's fine. And yeah, so the next day I sounded like I was going through puberty because my voice was cracking really badly. Today it just sounds a bit crackly. Yesterday was almost as bad as the day after. That was fun. And today I'm remarkably better despite how it may sound. And I'm sorry, this color is boring. I thought it wasn't at first. Now I'm 100% certain. And typically I don't like putting a lot of fancy bits on Ferraris. I just think they don't need it because they're beautiful as they are. But yeah. While I'm waiting for the drift, okay, just a quick reminder that I'm just waiting for the drift challenge to end. I really don't want to do it. Not as my first race of the day. Just looking through the cars that I have and like, it's pretty. I can't change this one, can I? I can. I mean, it's not really a color that would be good that isn't black for this. Ooh. Like a, oh yeah, Mary Kay pink. There you go. Visual parts. Don't know if there are any. Oh, there are lots of them. Okay. I will admit I like this sort of almost completely smooth front end. So this whole like high detail thing is like, not for me. Oh, God. What the hell? It's like pink nostrils. See, that's kind of okay. Front fender. See, I don't like these fenders that look tacked on. I just don't. Rims, caliper color, don't really care. Side mirrors, no. Rear fender, it's gonna be another bolted on thing. No. Rear wing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no. 8 is a little overwhelming. A bit too high tone for my, no, not high tone by any means. Anyways, so yeah, no. Rear bumper. Let's go for like, all right. Interior. White interiors work well with many different color outsides. All right. That's a terrible color. I'm so sorry. It's not like I'm pro white or anything. Right. Okay. I just like changing the cars around that I think this one is nicer. So customize color. Oh, I can't even change. Oh, who to that? Livery. I can put a different livery on though. It's like a 10. I'm gonna do that because it's just a cool. Okay, actually, hold on. That, and then I can do edit, and I can say, okay, let's change the color. But seriously, that. Oh, look at that. Oh, thank God! I forgot I could do that. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, standard time. Yeah, I like that. And now I can tell them apart, so I know which one is the one I want to drive. Because I used to get these two mixed up. I'm not gonna lie. This one and this one, wasn't sure. 906 brake horsepower, same horsepower. Oh. Okay, no, this is better. All right, never mind. Having a hard time figuring out my stats, but that's fine. I'm gonna change you. Livery. No, I guess. Fine, I can do one. I'm into it enough that it'll basically be just one round and then it'll go on to the next, which is fine. Oh, that's not very good. Make coffee. Right. I hate the fact that this is a terrible drift car. And that the best drift car I have is actually the most unlikely. But no. Two. Alright, so we're just gonna sit here for the next hour and a half waiting. Forgot I was streaming for a minute. It's like, oh god, it's boring. So hey. Yeah, nobody likes the drift races, especially if they start with a drift race. Drift races are disgusting. I'm sorry, but they are. They should have a separate category, just like they have for the demolition or whatever the wrecking thing it is that they have. Just you don't have drift in the main thing. Like, why are you doing that? Tell by all those Mitsubishis who just got the game, because it's the stock car that you get again. I'm not saying anything negative. It's sort of like you can tell that these people are relatively new, and this is the first time they've encountered the drift experience on the Grand Race. I'm so sorry for that. I'm like, what the hell? This car can't handle. What am I doing? Yep, that's pretty much it. I can't handle it either. The fact that I'm in 15th place makes me is surprising to me. It's such a joke. Like, it's literally the dumbest category for racing. People in drift, well, I mean, yeah, there might be drift races, but they're not races the way they are. High speed race. I mean, look at these people just going up the road. Yeah. And it's like, I'm literally not trying to hurt or hit anyone with my car. It's just that's how little control I have of. I mean, I have more than I used to. I actually thought I was going to have to go around that, but you know what? Not so much. To change my glasses, I think. My eyeballs aren't ready for these ones. These cars, anything after the drift feels like the car is literally like stapled to the ground. It's like, oh, the handling is so great. I can't believe it. Yeah, it's because you drove the drift car, which is like handling an ice cube on an ice rink. You just can't. You're trying to drive a stick of butter on a hot frying pan. That's the only other one. There's others. A lot of people drive that. I think it's a Mercedes. It could be a BMW. It's hard to tell from behind. Because it's kind of like, oh, this is fast and it's big, so it's brutish, so I can beat my way around a corner. But this isn't always the case. You see. It is a Mercedes. See, look, they're like, look at me, I'm big and fast. Except you're not, darling. You're lucky if you are. You're still staying ahead of me or something. But the way my car moves is a little less. There's less flair than there is with the BMW and the Mercedes crossovers. Girl, you want to go ahead. Here's the thing. You do that. I think it was last week that I was playing this, and I'm not gonna lie, I was quite salty while playing it. I was getting quite vindictive and a little bit aggressive towards other players with my car. Because they turned off chatting. You can't say anything rude to people anymore. Probably just as well. They probably did that for that very reason. Why a lot of games don't have like full voice chat in them, because they're like, you know what? They're just gonna be jerks to each other. Why would we do that? And if it was like everyone was over or under a certain age, it might be one thing, but when you've got like grown men and teenage boys and kids under 10, no idea why they're allowed to do them, but there's gonna be a lot of like hurt feelings. Varying temperatures. God, 3 days later and I'm still a bit hungover. Getting old. Yeah, I'm changing my glasses too. These are like too strong for me right now this morning, so I'm going to my reading glasses. Look very much the same. I know the car won't handle any differently than it did before I upgraded it, but I'm still looking forward to driving my Ferrari. It's a nice car. Oh shoot. Whoops. Sorry. The fact that I know I won't even finish this game means I don't care. I went like that, and I think that threw me off a bit. I didn't look completely behind myself. Yeah, I don't care how I do in this game. Clearly. Typically don't anyways, but I like the fact that there is air steering. Like I can change the pitch of my car in the air. Street Tier 1 Motocross Rally Raid. It's boring. Duh. Bust my glasses cleaning thing. Oh, that's so much better. I can actually see. Seriously, I have no idea. Or maybe you do. You have glasses. So tier 1. I want to just racing something ridiculously awful and unfriendly. But I also want to not be in 20th place. There. Thank you for letting me know. I muted my microphone. And I said some really funny things, too. Well, thank you for letting me know. I wouldn't have known. I would have gone the whole time without talking unless somebody said something. But yes, can you hear me now? Yeah, I muted the microphone so that I could do something that was noisy. I think I wanted to not like have you guys like hear me. It was eat or something, drink something. It's probably being for a little bit. Oh, it's too long and complicated. I was feeling very, very self-conscious about my appearance and was trying to figure out why I looked the way I did. And I was blaming my class. And I basically just had an identity crisis, or not, an old age thing. Anyway, too complicated. When you're younger, yeah, it's not a thing. When you're older, worrying about how you look and how old you look is a different thing. And I was doing that. Now that I think about it, I guess I'm kind of glad that I was muted. How have you been? Had a good week, I hope. Stop looking outside and driving. That guy just sort of popped out of nowhere. Like, I kind of want this Cadillac, the Escalade. That's what it is. That's what Why not? I feel like I've got every car I want. Now I should go for the weird cars that I always wanted when I was playing other games. There was a Need for Speed. I think it was Underground, or Underground 2, or both, where one of the cars you could get was an Escalade. And I loved that. My favorite quote, I don't have one, there's too many. I couldn't even tell you my favorite artist, really. I mean, I have so many that I like. Soft Cell, the Cocteau Twins, Duran Duran, Laurie Anderson, Pretenders, Lena Lovitch, Gary Newman, The Art of Noise, Tyler the Creator. Just there's so many that I can't name them all. I can come up with a single quote. I can't, because those are their quotes, not mine. And I don't really feel like I've ever felt like I totally identify with something that somebody else said. I feel like I have my own way of feeling and believing. And I've yet to have an artist basically, mirror my emotions precisely enough that I take it as something that I can relate to. Beyond, basic stuff. Hate being alone, hate having my heart broken, that sort of thing. But yeah, no, I can see that. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Here, isn't there? Nope. And how these three in front of me just sort of decide to give each other like a really hard time. And I can just sort of slip by them. But I feel like they're all probably helping with that. Yeah. Okay, good. Alright. Should be the same one, right? Street Tier 1, Motocross, Rally Raid. Or not. Oh, no collision. Racing, Rally Raid, Hypercar. Nice. All right. I keep thinking I have like a really amazing, you know what? I'm going to just do that for now. Why not? Do I have anything to do? Since people can't nail me, I don't have there's no hypercar, obviously. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, you know what? The screen is set up for HDR. So hold on. So I go edit. Thank you for pointing that out. If you have an HDR screen, it's gonna look great. If it doesn't, if you don't, let me know if that improves things. And I'm checking my monitor to make sure that I'm actually still broadcasting. I'm gonna do this. I'm looking at the screen that shows my monitor. And it looks like, you know what, I'm gonna leave this race. I feel like I messed up. Fort. Let's try this again. I have two, actually. I have a really wide screen, and then I have a, oops. And it looks like, you know what, I'm going to leave this race. I feel like I messed up. Fort. Let me see if this works. Sorry, just give me like half a second. It should look better now. Try this again. Try this again. Yeah, I have an ultra wide and I have a regular monitor. Mostly just so I can. Mostly it's for work. Nice to have two monitors, one for like all the toolbars and the bits and pieces, and then one monitor is just exactly and expressly for all the work that I'm doing. That way I'm not like covering my work related things with like I said, toolbars and other things. Now, do you, is it looking better now? Oh, so it was gray because you tried it at 1440p. Okay. I'm streaming at 1440, not 144. Sorry, you put it at 144p. Because I actually, yeah, anyways. I really do like this car. Well, I'll have to look at that later. It's looking fine on my non-HDR monitor right now on my system, so I don't know what's exactly going on. Maybe you have the HDR turned on and you shouldn't. Maybe that's what's happening. But I'm not going to try adjusting it while I'm racing again, because I don't really feel like having to back out of a game that I'm playing. So just give me like a second, okay? I think what you have to do if you're seeing that they're all HDR is there must be an option for not HDR. I could be wrong, but I'm not going to touch it until after this race. Like I said, I have a monitor that doesn't do HDR, and it's looking fine on my end. I'm not sure what's going on your end. Who are you and where are you coming from? Secrets. All right. Yeah, because I turned off the HDR encoding that was in my thing. But should have just made it just took a minute to get back to normal. I was gonna say I couldn't see it was something still. It must have been just taking a moment. It must have needed a moment to just sort of refresh. I'm glad it's back to normal though. I'm usually the one that sort of goes, people always driving so badly they bang into all the walls. And then I do it as karma. Obviously, the next time is I'm driving the Ferrari. It doesn't do that. Or I'm just not. I'm just a little still beaten up from Wednesday night. Yeah, it was that much fun. I don't drink anymore, so for me it was sort of like. And I'm certain that that person's blown the day. Big little green tires. No, I'm not bitter. Okay. Kind of want to do. A nice car. You hear me snapping at my nails. All right. not complaining, but I just noticed we don't have rainy days anymore. I have no pants on my right hand side now because I've been rubbing them off while I go around corners. Same with my left side. Rice management. It is a perfectly innocent explanation. Some really awful usernames online. Like, really, that somehow managed to get around, like, you know, being blocked for being in bad taste, or racist, or homophobic, or transphobic. I'm not gonna say the ones I've seen, but like some of them are just really subtle. You wouldn't maybe notice them right away, and other ones are like in your face and somehow managed to get past like the filter that goes, no, you can't have that name. Like there was a guy whose last name was Gay, and he couldn't use his own last name. I guess it was Richard Gay or something like that, or Bob Gay or whatever. And he couldn't use his own name as his username because Microsoft flagged his last name as possibly offensive. Like, dumb. But people putting the N-word in their username, but it replacing the I and the E with a 1 and a 3, that's fine. Apparently so. I've seen it more than once. Or swapping on the first letter of 2 words. Maybe they really like rice. And the way they eat it is very manageable. I get it. Somehow I feel like the person who used that maybe didn't have such an innocent explanation. Because let's be honest, we're all a little bit racist to a degree. We're not even racist necessarily. We stereotype people. We put them into a very specific category until we get to know them. I hate people universally. The individual, on the other hand, I love them. They're great. But whenever people get together as a group and do dumb things, I'm like, well, there you go. That's people for you. people are scary and unhinged and prone to fits of rage as a group, fueled by their own mutual, you know, what's the word? Inability to process something they don't understand. You can reason with an individual, but it's harder to reason with a group of people because you've got 7,500 different opinions boiling around in a pot, and that's harder to manage. And that's why things like what happened in the U.S. election happened. And he's even come out and said, "Oh yeah, no, I can't fix that," even though his key point in every single rally he had was, "I can fix that." So, because he knows how to deal with people. He says what he wants. He says what he knows they need to hear. And that's it for my political statement for the day. All I can say is, they made their bed, they can lie in it. That's an expression I've always enjoyed. Another expression I've enjoyed is when something shits the bed. Basically, something goes very, very, very wrong. Yeah, fun times. I am going to call it a day after this. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm not up to my usual sparkling self today. So I'm going to call it a day after this race just because I feel like I'm having a bit of a rough morning still. I don't want to be like a cranky person while I'm... Also, I'm not doing a very good job of driving. You can see. 13th place is bad. Chevrolet. No, but I've heard of rusty trombone. Is Rusty Chevrolet music? Is it a game? Is it a person? I'm going to say no. I have not heard of that. I don't know what it is. Okay, one more because I didn't give anyone any notice. Okay, 3 tier 1 rally, 3 tier 2. Fine. Ah, I'll have to look for it. I have been listening to some Christmas music lately because I feel like I should be in the mood. But, yeah. Tier 1 rally. Different cars for change, but not intentionally bad ones. So I'm not going to pick something awful because it's different. Like I'll pick and from here, tier 2. I have a lot of cars. Oh, I'll pick this one because I haven't driven it today. The Ivory Tower Ogmios. I will. Yeah, I'll take a look for it on YouTube. I have YouTube Music and Amazon Music and Spotify. Okay, for this entire round, I'm going to pick cars that I normally wouldn't drive. But again, I'm not picking crappy cars because I actually do want to do relatively well. I'm just going to pick cars that I wouldn't normally drive, like this BMW. My bottom is going numb. And I really like that on Ivory Coast. Thank you for recommending that I buy it. Very worth it. Yeah, you bet. Surprised by how many people went into the side of those buildings. Like, sorry, an itch. I sometimes try to psych my competitors out. If I come to them from behind on their left-hand side, I expect they may try to bash me out of the way by veering left. So what I do then is at the very last minute, I try to pass them on the right-hand side. It doesn't always work. Sometimes I fly through it, but it's nice to try. Oh, I should have used my... He's blasting on his... Very slippery. God. I just remembered that I bought a coconut cream pie. Oh, go off the road. Alright, a local store has been selling these frozen coconut cream pies, and I have been like, no, I cannot afford it. They're expensive. It wasn't that expensive. It was expensive enough that I was like, seems a bit costly for my taste. And I went into that establishment yesterday, and they were on sale. So I bought one. I put it in the freezer, and I completely forgot about it until just now. not having it today, but it's nice to know that it's in my freezer if I want it. But why is this car so slippery? It wasn't before. Oh, he's still fighting. He could have just reset. It would be the same amount of time, actually, so but better. This car looks like it weighs a ton. Well, most cars weigh around a ton, but you know what I mean. Like, this car looks like it's really heavy. No, it's not electric, so it's probably not as heavy as it could be. But it still looks heavy. Having a conversation in my head that somebody about something that never happened. Don't mind me. I'm just doing my ADHD. Sometimes it crops up. Okay. Those headlights are nice like that. They're running lights. The running lights are probably farther down and bigger and much brighter here. Yeah. I'm mostly at the point now where I don't want anyone to get past me. I don't expect to get past anybody else. If I do, I'm lucky. But mostly it's just like I want to maintain 13th place. You know what's funny? In the showroom, that green looked really nice. Now I'm just sort of like, yes. It's a bit, strangely, it's a bit dull, I find. This is new. Okay, fine, I'll do this one. Isn't it? Yeah, it seems like they flipped. Like there was like one round of this. Yeah. All right. I don't know why you're purple now, but okay. I can... Look, all my cars suddenly are purple because I made one. Whatever. Hypercar. I really like this car. So let's go with a Ferrari every time. All Ferrari. This car was part of the original year 2 pack that you pay for. I guess they got exclusive access to it, and then eventually became public after that. I grabbed it the minute it became public because I like this car. That's very appreciated. I have that blue one. I also have the red one in front of me. I have a lot of hypercars. And every time I get a new one, I'm like, oh, this is the best one. Right now, this is the best one. I was sure that the Bugatti that I got, the white one, was the best one. Then it started getting all floaty. I'm like... Oh! This is what happens. You don't look behind you for too long. It's like, oh look, I'm in 3rd place. Oh, I'm not in 9th place. Ooh. We're being cocky. Yes. The next one. Sorry, I didn't see it until didn't see that until just now. I have a going to say I can do it in the next race. Sharp left turn here? Yes, there is. Looks like somebody ended up in the water. Oh, they named their car Space Load. Spare Load, sorry. That's better, I guess. I'm the first to admit, though, that this is not the best racing car. The best racing car is the Gordon Murray. All right, here it is. So for the next tier, I will be doing the next round. I'll be doing the Gordon Murray and a Kona 6. Wait, what was that? A zombie. Pagani. Kona 6. All right, yeah, I have Kona 6. Alright, I guess 12 is better than nothing. I remember when I used to be thrilled to get 15th place. Alright. Hypercar Racing's featured too. Okay, good, good, good. So And no, oh, damn it. Picked the wrong car. Not picking that again. I'm gonna pick that. I like that. Not sure what it is. It's a Ferrari. I just don't know which one. They're all kind of very similar. Like people. Like, I know everyone's a person, but like some look different and some look slightly different. Oh. This is why I love the no collision modifier. So I have no... yeah, nobody blamed for this part but myself. I like this car, but it's a little wobbly. See, this is what I'm saying. I can find a place. Not my fault. I tried. there's times when I'm like, I know that I'm doing so poorly that I'll be perfectly fine being in the top 20. And this may be one of those times. Person behind me desperately trying to not be any further behind. Takes a last-ditch effort to go and try and get ahead of me by slamming his entire car into a barrier. I've done it. This game can make this. Actually, not this. Every driving game can make you be an asshole. No. It can actually make you do dumb things. If you were in a real car, would get you killed instantly. But this isn't a real game. These aren't real cars. It is no harm, just emotional damage. Stress. Feelings of inadequacy. You know, I do like this car, and I think it looks nice in lavender. Hey, JT Williams. I'm actually comfortable with this pace. If you accidentally make an error and I end up going faster, it's not going to happen at this rate. Yeah, I'm happy being in this position. I think it's good. I feel like I have to fantasy because you're in a Dodge Challenger. That was what I wanted to do. I meant to do that. I don't think I'll make it to the finish line, as I'm in 19th place, unless the entire group of us are similarly slow. Probably not going to make it to the finish line in the next 20 seconds. But you'll never know. I don't. Certainly gonna try. Fair enough. All right, I actually think I am going to call it a day here now. Yeah. I'm going to stop, and I thank you for watching and for joining and keeping me company, and I apologize if I wasn't as exciting as I probably never am. But if I was, and I usually am, then yay, thank you. But yeah, thank you for watching. I may stream tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Heck, I may stream later today. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I'm calling it an event, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'm glad to hear. Glad you were able to keep me company. It made it more interesting and more enjoyable. See you the next time. Definitely next Saturday, maybe tomorrow. Bye. Where does this stop? There it is. Okay.